Well, CTV News has learned more about what goes on behind the scenes at one of Toronto's most popular music venues by obtaining a confidential lease agreement it has with the province.
As CTV's John Woodward reports, critics say it tells us a lot about other controversial deals at Ontario Place.
The Black Keys played what was then Budweiser Stage in the waning days of summer last year. Artists welcomed in part because of their talent and also because they met the criteria in the venue's lease with the province of Ontario, obtained by CTV News through a Freedom of Information request. The venue, run by Live Nation, can't show an artist that has contravened the Criminal Code of Canada or the Ontario Human Rights Code during a past performance. Live Nation also has to keep some areas of the storied venue open to the public, even as it shifts its name to the RBC Amphitheatre, a name the province can use as well for a fee of just $1. One thing the lease forbids, to use any of its land as a thermal spa, clearly a reference to the controversial build next door, the Therme Spa, a centerpiece of Premier Doug Ford's plan for the island and one that has raised the most concerns from critics.
They're spending a huge amount of money prepping the site for that. They've, cut down 800 mature trees and flattened the land there.
A lot of that money is going into a parking garage. And when it comes to parking, the leases treat the spa and the concert venue very differently. To the concert venue, the lease says the landlord shall be under no obligation to construct such parking structure. But the Therme Spa lease says the province shall provide 1,200 spaces. And if it doesn't, it will pay Therme $5 a day per spot, an amount that adds up to about $2.2 million a year, more than Therme's initial annual rent. Therme said in a statement the parking clause was an incentive to help drive momentum to completion by the agreed-upon date. The government says the contracts aren't comparable. The opposition wants an explanation.
That's something that needs to be investigated. We are going to keep digging on this because preferential treatment is illegal.
When construction of the RBC Amphitheatre is finished by 2030, bands will play for at least the 30-year term of its lease, with an option to extend for 15 years. Therme's lease, by comparison, is 95 years long. John Woodward, CTV News.